Yo, what up, my dudes? Howdy. So today I wanted to show you guys that your hard work does pay off and your art does get better if you practice. And this is also one of those videos where I'm going to be talking to myself mostly, but I'm just going to let you guys listen in. But yeah, so back in January of 2023, I made this drawing. Here it is, right here on screen. And it was just kind of one of those drawings where I took a break from school because I was working on my senior project at the time, my animated short film. And yeah, I just decided that I wanted to make one of my characters getting ready to see my short. I don't know, thought it was a cool idea. Just have her like, oh, going to the movies. And it's like, oh yeah, she's gonna watch my short. I don't know. I just thought it would be a little fun little thing. I needed a break from school, so. And yeah, and so we have this character. She's in the theater. She has some popcorn. She has a Sun Beast plush. And if you saw my animated short, then you know what that is. But if not, she's just got a little plush. And yeah, I don't know. I did this drawing, had a lot of fun with it. Except, looking back on this image, it doesn't look right to me. Let me pull it up right now, actually. And while, you know, I was kind of okay with this image at the time. Oh my god, my chair is so squeaky. I was okay with this image. But now that I look at it now with like a fresh set of eyes, almost actually more than a year later, and I've been practicing a whole lot more, there's just a lot wrong with it that I see. Which, you know, first off, the anatomy. The anatomy's a little wonky, I think. I mean, I guess from the top half, like the upper body looks fine. It's just the lower half. I didn't know how to draw legs. She looks very stocky. And I also really didn't know how to draw, I never hardly ever drew female characters. That's always been one of my weak points. I've just always drawn dudes, I guess. I don't know. That's just like a thing, not even like a conscious, it's not even like a conscious thing. It's kind of like, I just drew a lot of Batman and Goku and Dragon Ball characters, and I realized that, you know what, hardly any of the things that I drew were female, and female anatomy, the female body, it's not something, it's very weird. There's an artist on YouTube, his name is Sam Does Arts. I was gonna say his last name, but I don't even know if it's his last name. But Sam Does Art, is it plural? I don't think it is. But anyways, he is typically known for drawing female characters, and on the reverse, he tried drawing male characters, and he was kind of listing out his struggles and kind of talking about how it's different, and I don't know, it's just really different, and I can see the differences right now because she looks very bulky and kind of stocky, I guess you can say, which is fine for some characters, but for this character, that's not what I'm going for. And so the anatomy, oh my god, the anatomy is definitely something that I can do better. Looking at it now, the accessories, I think I did okay with the Sun Beast plush. I think that's fine. The celery sticks, I don't even know what that is, honestly. I said popcorn like a minute ago. That's not popcorn. I don't know what she's eating. Honestly, I think I just did that to break up the colors. But yeah, no, it's a no for me. I don't know why she's eating celery. I really don't. Also, I kind of remember drawing that snow cone thing. It was supposed to be like a brain shaped kind of thing. There was like a brain freeze thing. But honestly, because you can't even see the packaging on it, or like you can't even like really tell that it's like a brain. It just looks weird. It just looks like like a horrible snow cone, a horribly elongated snow cone. I don't know. Yeah, no, not entirely too happy with that. The shorts look a little like I didn't know how to draw shorts and did my best. And it's funny, I was using a reference. I'm using the reference that I'm showing you guys right here in this, you know, other draw through. It's by I forgot her name. I'll remember it right now. But yeah, I tried following the reference, but I don't know. The shorts just don't look right. The shirt looks decent. The shirt looks okay. The hair also fine. I still kind of have trouble drawing hair and stuff, so you know, work itself out in time. Her shoes, big one. Not sure I'm feeling the shoes. I've lately been struggling with drawing feet and like shoes, and so that's definitely one of my weak points, and I can see it here. It's I don't know, it's like she's just wearing black socks or just kind of like boots, which for some animated features it's fine, but I don't know. I know I can stylize it a little better. And then the next thing that I was struggling with is something that I always seem to struggle with, which is the background. And honestly, I think I can kind of get away with the background. I do like the little designs I did on the floor, because I feel like I see that in like well, at least the older theaters that are in my area still kind of have like this little design kind of thing. But I don't know. I thought it was cool. That was fun. The perspective's a little wonky though. She does sit on the floor pretty nicely, but the chairs just don't look right, and the background is kind of wonky if you stare at it for too long. Yeah, backgrounds, they're tough. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. But anyways, I had fun with this drawing, and I kind of wanted to revisit it now that and it's kind of nuts to see that this was only a year ago, or a little more than a year ago, because I feel like I've grown so much and I've learned so much more about anatomy and drawing female characters, and so I feel like I kind of did this image a little more justice, just a little bit if anything. Yeah, so anyways, I just found the old reference that I used, which is by, I believe on Instagram, she goes by New Ghosts. And yeah, I don't know. I think her outfits are really cool. And I also love her tattoos. I think they're super cool and stuff. And I don't know. I just like the vibe. I feel like her vibe kind of, I mean, I don't know her, obviously, but like, I don't know, her style is just kind of what I'm going for this character. And so I did use her as a reference, and yeah, I got to drawing, and I tried to keep some of the elements the same and stuff, but I did make some changes, and I think the changes kind of show a little bit, which for sure, like I mentioned before, the anatomy, I feel like the anatomy was a whole lot different. And it's kind of strange because I actually can see a difference from using this girl as a reference as opposed to my friend who I typically use reference from. My character looks not even like, I don't even know how to say it. She just looks different. And it's very interesting to see how like a reference really can change your character, I guess you can say. Especially because I haven't really figured out all the proportions yet for this character, but you know, I don't know, I'm still happy with it, still happy playing around with it. It was a nice little study. And yeah, I kind of just went about this, you know, going in the same process as I did last time, or not even last time, how I've been kind of doing my process a lot more recently in the videos that I've been showing you guys, which is do a very basic sketch, then I kind of block everything out, kind of like make 3D proportions and stuff, and then I do another sketch and try to really, you know, clean up and make sure that there's volume in the character, and then, you know, line art, of course. Do the line art, I do the color, and yeah. And of course, I also wanted to add some tattoos, because, I don't know, I kind of like when characters have tattoos and stuff, and I don't know, it's just really interesting. A lot of the artists I follow have been kind of doing that a little bit, and it just really really intrigues me. I don't know. It's just really, I don't know how to describe it. A lot of my friends have tattoos. I have one. And so like, I don't know, it's just something I'm kind of like not growing up with, but it's just kind of something that I'm surrounded by, and I don't know, I feel like I could incorporate that into my artwork. But anyways, yeah, I think I had a blast redrawing this character. I think I did really good. I did a whole lot better than I did last time, and the improvement is definitely there. I do need a little more help on the shoes and the hands. The hand was really tricky where she's holding the cup. That was tricky, but the accessories do look kind of better. You know, the snow cone looks a little better. Oh, you know what's funny? I actually didn't record myself doing the nachos. I actually kind of finished by accident. I finished the whole piece and like exported and everything. And then at the very end, when I was going to post this, I was like, oh my God, she is holding a plate of nothing. So I really quickly right now added in some nachos. I'll throw it in at the end of the video so you guys can see it. But yeah, the accessories did get a little better. I think my light and shadows also got a little more decent. I'm still trying to figure out how to render my characters, but I feel like they got a little more decent. And the only thing that's giving me problems now, for reasons I really don't understand, the only thing that's giving me a problem now is just backgrounds. And oh my God, guys, I am struggling. I might even make it a separate video, but I was struggling with this background. The chairs are so out of whack. I tried getting, I tried looking at references and stuff, and it's so strange. It just didn't make sense in my head. And I think because I've put such an emphasis on drawing characters recently, or like over the past year, I've just like, character anatomy, parts of the body, character drawings. I think I just focused way too much on that, and I haven't practiced backgrounds too much, and I think that shows because they are not looking spiffy. I got it to a point where it looks decent, and like I'm kind of happy with how the backgrounds look, but oh geez, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite by far, but the main focus is the character, and that's what I really care about. I think that's where I'm really trying to... I think that's what I'm trying to highlight to myself right now, which is... I just want to start being... I just want to be able to draw characters. And then I'll start taking some time to learn how to do backgrounds and putting characters in those backgrounds and stuff like that. But yeah. There's definitely a whole lot of value of doing this. I've seen other YouTubers who, go back and redraw their old stuff, and honestly, I'm actually a lot happier with this drawing. And, there's still some shortcomings. Like I said, the feet, or I guess the shoes, I feel like I didn't draw those correctly, and the background is still kind of whack. But you know what? Honestly, I'm happy with this drawing. I'm happy with this redraw. I like how it came out. Is it perfect? No, but I had fun, and I don't know. I just created a cool image, and yeah, if you guys have some time, if you're an artist, and I hope you are, because I kind of just realized that not everybody who watches these is an artist, but if you are, I encourage you to go back and redraw some of your old art. See how much you've improved. And honestly, it's kind of weird. And it's kind of cool because, I really didn't think that it's so hard to see your growth and improvement. Sorry, I'm playing with a bottle. It's so hard to see your growth and improvement from your inward perspective. But when I checked the properties like of that other, like the before image, and I did this in January 21st of 2023, like barely like getting into the new year last year, like it was all like that's nuts. That's freaking nuts that I've come this far and have learned so much, and like how much my process has changed and how much my style has changed. It's just so cool to see. It really is. It's so cool. So if you're an artist, you should definitely try it too. Maybe you'll surprise yourself. And there's nothing quite like that. It's really cool. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks again for hanging around, sticking around for another video. Appreciate all of you guys who stop by and watch. Even if it's only the same 14 of you, and gosh darn it, I love every single one of you who is here. I do it for y'all, because, like I said in my last video, even if the numbers aren't doing good, I'm still keep doing what I'm doing because I like it. It's really fun. So yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your night. Whatever time you're watching this in, I just hope you do better. And that's not an instruction. It's more of a well-wishing you right now. Yeah, just enjoy your time. Alrighty. See you later, homies.